CK says the allegations of sexual misconduct against him are true. 5 women told the New York Times that CK touched himself inappropriately in front of them. Today, CK released a statement saying he wants to learn from his mistakes. Already, his new movie has been scrapped by executives, and Netflix announced they will not be streaming his new comedy special. Now, Louis CK is just the latest figure in Hollywood to be accused, but there are also a number of actors and public figures who have come forward as victims, and it seems there's a new accusation every day. Melanie Sachs is joining us now from the Sexual Assault Response Services of Southern Maine. Melanie, thank you so much for joining us. When public figures share their experiences of assault or harassment, does that help survivors gain the confidence they need to come forward?
It certainly can. What we found is that when folks see other people coming forward with allegations or sharing their stories and being brave enough to do so, that oftentimes can give confidence to survivors, again, whether it was of child sexual abuse or a more recent assault, that it does give hope and support to those who have also suffered something like that. And
with that stigma, I think that we talk about so much. When the abuser is somebody who is famous or rich or high profile, like the accusations against Kevin Spacey and Harvey Weinstein, does that affect the survivor's experience at all?
I think with any sexual assault, oftentimes it's an exploitation of a power relationship, as we've talked about together many times. If you are a person who has been assaulted by somebody in a power position, which most often is that exploitation of that power. So we're talking a local celebrity, politician, church official, school official, coach, it really doesn't matter. If they're exploiting that power relationship, an employer, for example, then that is going to affect somebody adversely. Absolutely going to. And with the notoriety that comes with a celebrity, of course, there is scrutiny involved on a national level. But it feels just that way to a victim, even locally, around the scrutiny, the shame, the stigma. All of those are exactly the same.
And those might be reasons why a person might be hesitant to come forward?
Absolutely. If you look even of the people who you see, quote unquote, who are successful, who are coming forward stating that they have been assaulted, the recrimination, the questions about their own personal behavior, what they choose to maybe gain or not gain from coming forward, when really this is a personal decision around somebody's recovery. When you see the hashtag #MeToo, survivors aren't beholden to anybody to give their story. But what we've often find is they have told somebody in their lives about what's happened. And our job, your job, everybody's job is to support them with that process, whatever it means to them.
What do you think about the public discourse about this topic in general right now? Is it in a healthy place in your opinion? Is it helping? Is it hurting your cause?
What I'm hopeful for is that there are consequences to this behavior. That is the most hopeful thing I am seeing right now. Number one, that there are consequences to the behavior, whether it's happened right now or in years past, that there are consequences to harassing somebody, to whether it's verbally or physically, in any stage. It is not okay to do this to somebody. So I find that's very helpful. And number two is that there's resources such as Sexual Assault Response Services in Southern Maine. All across the state, there are resources for people as well as across the country. And I'm hopeful that survivors will access those resources.
All right, Melanie, thank you so much for taking some time to spend with us on this Friday afternoon. If you have more questions, chime in on our Facebook live stream right now. Lee and Amanda will send it back to you.